Good morning. It's 2:29 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday, July 25th. Let's take a look at Litecoin. Okay, we have some action, but to me, it's just a scam. The whole thing, after looking at this in my 20 years of forensic accounting, you want to call it, which I used to do for Citibank, the, this whole Litecoin cryptocurrency, though it's a good idea, the cryptocurrency itself, this tool is in the wrong hands of the wrong people when it's on these exchanges. After completing an investigation in which I tried to get Coinbase Pro gave us the parameters that the trades were held by their market maker, but the market maker wasn't doing anything wrong. He was posting his trades equidistant. It's not to interfere with the mid-market price. That's all a fabrication, and that's just all bullshit. Okay? What I found out investigating this is that we have a market maker here who has two of the largest trades in the order book, which he's not posting equidistance, because if he did, he wouldn't be able to manipulate the mid-market price. The market maker here is manipulating the mid-market price to a $2 spread. So he gets to buy and sell every coin and make $2 off of it. The only way he can maintain that $2 spread is by artificially lowering the price of Litecoin below $100. Now, I know there's a lot of people who aren't going to like this. You might become very upset with me, especially a lot of bag holders. I'm sorry, people, but this platform and market maker are engaged in predatory trading. Right? They're preying on you. Okay? Every time you think they're using the Wall Street cheat sheet on you, they're lowering the price with the promise that it's always going to go back up. But this market maker, those flashes in value up to the top, or we're going to the moon, that's just to lure you in, and then they dump it back down, and then they maintain a $2 spread. They're getting greedier, and since the pressure is on them now, and people like me who are trained and have lots of experience in banking and brokerage, the clock is ticking on how long these people got to stay in business before there's going to be substantial charges brought against these people, especially the market makers. The amount stolen, as far as I can see, since 2017, as I can calculate on just Litecoin alone, which exchanges hands every 3 days. About, let's see how many coins are out here. That are in current supply. So every 3 days, about 63 million coin exchange hands every 3 days. And the market makers are manipulating the market. They're all taking part. You figure $2. Every 3 days, there's $120 million taken out of this market by these crooked market makers. And the exchanges are responsible, in this case Coinbase Pro, because I have reported it to them. I tried to communicate to them what was going on. I have further evidence by the New York Department of Financial Services investigation. Unfortunately, the head bank examiner of the New York Department of Financial Services, I believe he doesn't know what he's looking at. He's a bank examiner. This is an exchange. This is two different fields of which I worked in both. Now, if you got a market maker who's trying to maintain a $2 spread artificially by manipulating the price of the market, he's ripping off the clients. He's robbing them. He's committing fraud. He's manipulating the price to maintain the $2 spread. People understand the trading part, but they're not understanding the market maker part and how the market maker is ripping you off. He is not supposed to have trades on the trading platform that influence the price. It's against the law. That's why they state in the letter he posts his trades equally distanced, not to interfere with the mid-market price. And then you go to check his trades, and they're not posted equally distanced. So he's openly engaging in fraud. You guys are all being frauded, whether you realize it or not. Doing a technical analysis is not going to tell you if the market maker is manipulating the price. You have to know where the market maker is posting his trades and exactly what he's doing with those trades. Now, they also issued a statement that, well, the clients, the other traders move the market, and then the market maker just moves his trades equally distanced for whatever price that the other traders' activity decides it's going to be. That's a full-on bullshit lie. There'll be no trading activity in this book, and then the market maker, I seen him move his trades. Alright? You see the trade, 1500 is still here. And there's other ones down here. The two largest trades in the order book, none of them are equally distanced. I'm not even going to bother to show you on the calculator because I've done it so many times. The closest it ever came to being equally distanced, it was a dollar away. Both sides were a dollar away from the mid-market price. And given this clown of a market maker, thief, criminal of a market maker, $2 spread. That's why when you see the price going up, this is the market maker dumping it down so he can keep his $2 spread. And if you can't figure out how he's dumping the price, you look at the trades that are putting pressure on the market, and you could see those are responsible for driving the price down or driving the price up. This is not rocket science. If you can't figure this out, after a while, and I can figure it out, you're pretty fucking stupid. And if it takes an insult for you to get mad at me, but open your eyes, maybe you should also go check the math that I provide and look at the letter that I posted, and at least learn that I'm telling the truth, even if you don't like my attitude. I'm telling the truth. So right now I'm giving you guys some tough love over the internet. Alright? You guys are being robbed. And all these other idiots that are on YouTube, technical analysis, oh, I got it all figured out. If you had it all figured out, you wouldn't be on YouTube, believe me. You'd be someplace nice, relaxing. So, when I'm called to testify or whatever, they ask me any more questions. I actually had some questions shot my way the other day. What do you expect us to do? And what I expect you to do, I said, if it's a predatory exchange, it's not unlike predatory payday loans. You know, this is payday loans are unregulated. They were charging way over on the interest payments, ripping off people. These guys are over here trading and manipulating the market and ripping off people. Close them down. That's the only solution you have. That's what they did to payday loans. And these guys are just as skelly as those payday loans, people. Shut them down. I'm sorry, people. That's where this is headed. This is going to be shut down. If you got the head of the SEC chairman coming in and saying, hey, look, we're going after these people, there's some funny stuff going on. Dude, they ripped off hundreds of millions of dollars in a short time since that fake huge pump from 2017. To me, that sounds like they knew that the gig. 2017 looks like, hey, we know the gig is up. Let's cash out. Charlie Lee cashed out. I'm telling you, these guys are engaged in criminal activity. They're dumping it and running for the hills. These guys need to go to jail. Charlie Lee, if you guys don't realize that Charlie Lee and Brian Armstrong did the same crime as Steve Madden and Jordan Belfort. By tweeting, they pumped up the coin when they said they were putting it on Coinbase. And then what happened? It went up to 300. The guy, Charlie Lee, who wears the HODL shirt with the Litecoin symbol on the end, he dumped all his coin. And then he turns around, well, it's because of conflict of interest. And then some other Chinese national turned around and asked him, well, why'd you dump your coin? Well, I'm glad I dumped my coin when I did. Now I'm living comfortable. He fucked you all. Who ever heard of a CEO? If this is supposed to be a trading platform, who ever heard of a CEO who tells you invest in Litecoin, buy Litecoin, we're going to do wonderful things. And then he turns around and dumps all his stock, which is the crypto in this case. How naive could you be? Crypto's considered security now. He did an exit scam on you. Oh, this is ridiculous, man. All the crypto needs, it comes down to the final conclusion. This is a money pit. You understand? For most investors, it's a money pit. And a lot of people, that's not, that's because you don't know how to trade. No, that's because you don't realize what the market maker is doing. To all of the traders, including yourself. Sitting there scribbling, drawing all of these charts. Look at this. Look at this coin. When was the last time it entered oversold territory? June 12th. What's that tell you? These guys are checking out on you. Look how oversold it's been. They're checking out on you. They're gradually, after 2017, these guys got information. They found out information prior that they're going to drop the hammer on crypto. So all the crooks are cashing out their chips. If the whole market collapses, from what I say, good. Of course, then the scam will be over and it won't rope any more people in. Who ever heard of such bullshit before? You go on YouTube, all these technical analysis. This guy's saying it's going up. This one's saying it's going down. You guys don't have, it clearly shows you guys don't have any clear perspective if this market is going up and down. That's it. That's what it tells you. I don't care if it's on CNBC. Those idiots out there, those talking heads out of there, don't know how to do simple math. How is this going up if it's in the hands of a market maker at will, who they'll cause a pump to rope you in, and as soon as they rope you in, they dump the market. The market maker, which is totally illegal. And then they sit there, and when they get caught that it's the market maker's trades, after they're forced to tell you the market maker's trades, the exchange turns around with their crooked shyster lawyers and says, well, the market maker is only posting equidistance from the last order, and he only moves his trades in accordance with the activity of the market. Then you look at it, you do a simple calculation. He's not posting equidistance. He's not posting 40 to 44 cents away. And he's moving the trades before there's any market reaction to anything. His trades are leading the price, the mid-market price, like a ring in the nose of a bull leads him around. You guys, I don't know. I'm totally disgusted with this. I really am. Crypto is a good idea. It modernizes a lot of the financial system and puts the power back into the hands of the people. But these exchanges have exploited it, and its market makers need to go to jail. It's just that simple. Start learning to do simple math instead of roaring all over charts, and then your eyes will be open.